And here's another thing. We have Mr. Albert Pike and his 3 World Wars, which is supposedly a fake letter to the head of the Illuminati. Even though we know, historically and factually, the head of the Illuminati, Mazzini or whatever, and Albert Pike were good friends and did write each other back. They say in the Third World War, Islam and the Zionists have to battle it out to the end. Well, it seems like we've already destroyed the Islamic world. We've already destroyed the Ottoman Empire. And then we've gone through and basically bombed the living utter shit out of every single place in there. And now it's all just a bunch of basically extremists in these countries running the place. Completely and utterly collapsed. Except for Saudi Arabia, because the House of Saud, who apparently are a bunch of Jews, are the only guys in the Middle East allowed to have wealth that don't have to be run by extremist Islam. And then, so we've destroyed them. We've destroyed the Islamic Empire. Now they want to come to the Judeo-Christian Empire and import all these fucking migrants in from the places that were just previously destroyed. So you destroy their civilization, convert them to extremism, and then bring them into your country. It's very clearly planned. It's been planned for a long time. There's no denying it. Like, nothing I'm going to say here is really deniable. And this is another thing. Like, this whole, there's debates between, like, is a trans woman a woman? Is it right to have pedophilia? Should we just have migrants come over by the millions and stuff? These are not actual arguments, dude. This is not... No sane person would argue it. So, like, when you find yourself in an argument with someone who's basically arguing something that's a demonstrable fact, you're wasting your time. You're speaking to an irrational person. There's only 2 types of people in this world. Well, there's many types, but for the sake of this conversation, for the sake of most conversations, actually, there's 2 types of people. You're either talking to someone who's rational, who you can convince with your words, like, logically, to come to the truth, or there's a person who's irrational, which means you either have to use rhetoric to move them emotionally, or you have to use violent force, coercion, or payment, or economic coercion to basically control them. And so, yeah, there's a big population of people who are just unreasonable out here. And, like, if we're having a discussion on, like, how to run the government, you're just unreasonable.